G'day guys, welcome to ENR Beauty. My name is Tanya and this is my co-host Dan.
Hi there.
And we're here for another new makeup nonsense bingo game. And with all the serious things going on in the world right now, I just thought that it'd be fun for us to sit down and talk about things that are not serious. If you have not heard of this game before, it is created by Emily Hanhan and is also played by Teresa Is Dead and many other players. If you're interested in playing along, everything will be listed down below. Check out their videos as well, also listed down below. But essentially, we are going to randomly, I've picked 36 of the latest makeup releases, and we're going to use a number generator, and we're going to talk about things until we get bingo. The bingo card that we have chosen today is number 1. And yeah, let's see how we go.
Indeed.
Let's get started. So the first number generated is number 19, and that is the Colourpop Art Collection. So, I mean, you would know by now that Colourpop pump out a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if in the last month they pumped out 3 or 4 new releases, and this one looks a little nostalgic, like a little bit 80s. These look like the sort of like crayon kind of pens that used to come out. I think I was in high school when they came out. So I get what they're doing here, but for me, that's just a little bit too kiddie. And I mean, look, Colourpop are really great because they are cheap. And sometimes kiddie can be fun, but for me, this is not doing it for me.
There would be a market for it now, the younger ones.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, even my age group will go nuts over something like this, but I'm trying to do my best personally to not just randomly buy things based on the packaging. And really, I'm not really I don't need any liners, lip liners, I don't need any blushes at the moment, and it'd have to be something really, really special for me to pull the trigger on it.
Yep.
I'm just not excited by Colourpop at the moment because the amount of releases they do throw out, it all just looks same, just different packaging. So, yeah.
Does it get us a bingo though?
And it does, because there's a Colourpop release, and there
there
is
we go.
always a Colourpop release on our bingo card.
All right. Well,
Let's cross that one off.
we all know what that means.
Oh, if I can get the straw in there. Alright, so the next number generated is number 7, and that is the Morphe and Nyam Fierce? Nyam Fierce, yeah. Fairy Tale Collections.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I can see what they're doing there. I'm not attracted to this personally because I don't really like Morphe that much. But also I don't like these massive palettes, but I can see what they're doing there. I'm trying so hard not to shit all over things just because it's not my cup of tea. I'm trying so hard, but this is just, it is a lot for me. When I look at it, I'm like, I would be overwhelmed. I wouldn't know what to use. I'd probably end up just using like 3 or 4 of those repetitively, and then everything else would be sort of wasted. But it's pretty. I don't know who Nyam Fierce is, admittedly. But yeah. I don't know, it's just a Morphe palette for me. It's just like, here, fucking throw a bunch of shades in a palette and sell it.
What's that? 5 by 30.
Yeah.
30
£30 palette, yeah, it's too much for me.
That's a lot.
I really do prefer the smaller ones, and if I was going to get a palette that had a few shades in it, I really wouldn't want any more than, I guess, 12. I like the some of the Too Faced palettes, and I think they have 12 shades in it, so yeah, that's about as big as I'd like to go.
It's relevant in a lot of different ways, as far as, we want choice, but if you give us too much choice, you end up not knowing which one to make. So.
That's right, and that's coming from a bloke, so I'm not being sexist. I'm sorry, I'm not. But let's just see if we can cross this off. I think we can. I do believe I saw an oversized Morphe palette on our list. We do. So we can cross that off our list.
Sweet.
Oversized Morphe palette.
Sweet.
The next number generated is number 1, and this is Lethal Cosmetics Night Flower Collection. Now, I really want to try Lethal Cosmetics. I think I've said this in a few other videos. I mean, I've tried some of their stuff, but I haven't got their shadows yet. So I have tried, what have I tried? I've got their gel liners, which I love. But I really do want to try their shades, and I'm a sucker for purples. I don't wear them as often as I used to, but this calls to me. Even he's had a blue in there as well, like,
Yeah, sort of like almost a silvery blue, and then it's sort of like a deeper one.
Yeah. I like this, and I want to love Lethal Cosmetics. Everything that I've tried so far, which admittedly isn't that much, is great, and I really do want to try their eyeshadows.
We have to do a cheers. We haven't had one of those. Cheers. That works.
Definitely. Alright, so the next number generated is number 30. Oh, this one's a special one. This is Hindash. This is the Monochromance palette. This is their second palette that they've brought out or released. This was released actually, I think, a day or two ago.
Okay.
Now, Hindash has been out for a little while, but unlike all these other makeup brands, Hindash are taking their time. They had one palette they brought out, which when I first looked at it, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
It was like, you know, what, 6 shadows, and yeah, it blended into something, but then all the reviews came and I could see what everybody was doing with them, and then it was really something special.
Yeah.
And when I went to their webpage, I noticed they only had that and a liner. Okay. Now, normally when a makeup brand comes out, I mean, you guys would know, they would pump out everything. They'll have a liner, they'll have brow products, they'll have lipsticks, they will pump out everything to start off with. But then you have a company like this who are really taking their time and
dipping their toes in the water.
Yeah, and I actually like this one better than the other one. See, the other one had a red in it, and I don't really like red eyeshadows. But this one, I love it because, like, essentially you're getting 10 shadows. It's a gradient, so you're getting the light
12.
Blue. Yeah, my bad. Why do I keep thinking 5? You're getting 12 shadows, so, and it's a gradient. So you got your light blue, dark purple, you know, what do you call
almost
it?
like a blend in between. It's
yeah, that's right. So I think this is really special, and I think that they're doing a fantastic job of taking their time. They are not overwhelming their customer base, and I'd really like to try this. I just think it's nice. I mean, I am going to wait until the other reviews come out, you know, the big influencers and all the little ones as well, because you just never know, and I don't like to waste money on something that's going to sit in my cupboard. So,
yeah. And I like purple too, you know, and being able to sort of almost work your own type of purple out of that, what's available there. Yes,
that's right. And I mean, you could use the blue to even deepen it just a little bit more. I really like that blue. I don't typically wear blue because I have blue eyes, and sometimes I feel like it takes away from the natural colour of my eyes, but I really do like this, and I'd be interested in seeing the reviews. Yeah, I think it's special. I really do. However, there is nothing on our list that we can cross off with this one, but I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's move on. All right, the next number generated is number 27, and this is the Kaleidos Smoky Nostalgia Collection. I already seen reviews of this. Okay. I've seen, who have I seen so far? I've seen Kit Snitch, I've seen Just By The Makeup, who has changed her name to Hayley O, and I've seen a lot of advertisement with this, and I've been watching because, you know, I recently brought 4 Kaleidos lipsticks, and I fucking love them. And I think this is very cute. The box that it comes in is very sort of 80s grunge vibe. It's got lace on it. It's very sort of witchcrafty. I love it. Not that I would go out and buy the box. It's like whatever, but I think it's cute. And I'm not sure. I think that might just be the PR packaging, the lucky people who got those. I'm not on any PR lists, sadly. But that's all right. That's okay. I'll buy my own stuff. But I am loving some of this stuff. Now, I do like the looks of both of these palettes. I think they're very special, and being a 4-pan palette, I think is going to be very easy. I mean, I can look at this and I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly where I'm going to put every single one of those shades. But I'm drawn towards the browns more than I am the silvers, which is strange because the silvers are more cool tones and I typically sort of go towards cool tones, but I already have seen reviews.
Yeah.
And these silvers, they kind of pull off a little bit blue on people, which is what I try and stay away from, as I said, because of my eyes. But this brown, like... Yeah, one and done looks. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
I think the shadows, not the shadows, excuse me. I think all of the blushes that are here, I think they've got a great range for all different skin tones. I mean, if you've got darker skin tones or whatever, I think they accommodate for all that. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I'd love to see what this apricot one looks like on, and maybe this sort of like brownish one I think would be very, very special as well. I also think the lipsticks are cute. So I love this collection essentially. I love it. I think it's very, very beautiful. It's being presented very well. And yeah, it's compact. I would throw that one of these palettes in my bag. I'd be fine with it. I'm not carting around anything too heavy. I think it's pretty. I really do.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Most importantly though, does it go on the board?
Well, it will, because a drunk me would buy it.
So you buy it in a few minutes? All right, yeah.
I mean, if I was tanked and this popped up and I wasn't really thinking and I had money sitting in the account, I'd probably buy the whole collection, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to. I might buy that palette. I might. I don't know. Like, it's cute. Okay, maybe it's on my wish list. Hint, hint. So
she's so easy to buy for. She knows what she wants.
Yeah. So no. We're going to cross this one off. We are going to drink because drunk me would definitely buy this. And there we go.
Damn.
All right, so the next number is number 5. This is the Hersheys and Glam Light Kiss collection.
The cat poo collection?
Well, it does, doesn't it? When it's open like that, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a bloke's take.
True. Chocolate chip, cat poop, you be the judge, whatever. I mean, there's 5 palettes. I'm not going to say that I hate it. I don't, because there's one there that I'm really eyeballing. There's a couple there that I could, depends on what time of year it is and depends on what I'm feeling at the time. But right now, the main one that I would buy here is this, I'm not even sure which one this is, but this is the brown one. It's cute, okay? There's a couple of them are cute. That blue one can just fuck off. I mean, they're so close together that once you put them on the eye, it's not going to make that much fucking difference, really. But I do like this brown one here with the gold in it, and I do like some of these brown shades in the other one. I don't know. I like it, but I don't. I don't like it that it's Glam Light, because I don't really like Glam Light's makeup products. I don't know about Hersheys. I know Hersheys is an American chocolate, but whatever. I don't know. I probably wouldn't buy this because I don't know the formula. I would have to watch a lot of reviews. I feel like I wouldn't like it. I don't know why. I think it's because there have been so many releases lately with a similar colour story, like the one we just saw with browns that I like just a little bit more. And I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that I want to try those brands of formulas more than these ones. So I don't necessarily think it's what's in the palette or the colour story. I think it's because I want to try the other brands more than this one. Although I don't hate it. But I would buy this for a young teenager, definitely. And if I was on a budget and I didn't care about brands, or I just wanted to try something new, or, I was going on a holiday and I lost my makeup and whatever, and I saw this in store and it was cheap, I would buy it. Yeah. I would. Yeah.
What, all of them? Or just one or two?
No, just one. Just one. I would pick which one that I liked, which one I was vibing at the time. That's the hard part, Yeah, whichever one I was vibing at the time is the one that I would buy. I wouldn't buy the whole collection, especially not that blue one.
Yeah.
Anyway, can we cross it off? I think we can, because, Hersheys is a food, so I think we can mark it off as a food-themed palette and have a drink.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got next here?
All right, the next number generated is number 11, and this is the Jeffree Star skincare collection. So he's branched out. We're not going to talk too much about Jeffree Star himself because he does that enough, you know. And yeah, look, actually, I didn't think that this one was going to pop up, to be honest with you. So if you've got any triggers, we apologise. But let's just talk about the brand and not the person. I've looked at the ingredients list of all of the skincare stuff that he has brought out, and I'm a little bit excited. I'm torn. Look, I really am torn. I do enjoy his makeup formulas, and what I'm seeing in his skincare, I think I'm going to like too. So I'm torn because while I don't want to support him, I want to try the stuff. I think it's pretty, a little bit like really girly, yeah, but I don't really care when it comes to my skincare. I don't care, right? It's pretty. I think it's pretty. I don't know. I do want to try it. I am going to sit back though, like I do with a lot of things, and do my research and
give you feedback.
Yeah. I may end up trying this in the future. I don't know. I've got to decide whether I can get past the person. I think I can. I mean, yeah, I really do want to try it. I'm not going to lie. I want to try this. I think that the skincare has some very good ingredients in it, and I'm curious. So, yeah. Plus, I mean, his prices are usually pretty good as well, and that's the other thing. You know, some of that high-end makeup that has the ingredients in it. Not makeup. Some of the high-end skincare that has these same ingredients or very similar ingredients in it are very expensive, like double, sometimes triple the price, even more than that sometimes. So I am very curious on how these work, if they are effective. Who knows? Can we cross it off?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. What are we going to put it down as?
Well, it is skincare. And we do have even more skincare here.
Skincare? Well,
so we're going to cross that one off. Alright, so the next number generated is number 17.
Yep.
And that is the Urban Decay Wild Greens eyeshadow palette.
Well, that's not bad.
I think it's very pretty, actually. It's different.
There aren't any blues in it.
No, no. But I can see all of those colours complementing each other. I think it's special. I mean, I don't know about the palette packaging. It looks a bit cheap the way that it folds over like that in comparison to what I've seen from Urban Decay before. But all that aside, just looking at the shades themselves, they do look very interesting. They look very grungy. I would be very, very interested to try this myself. But, you know, hey, I'm not going to go crazy here. I mean, I've already said that I wanted to buy, 3 or 4 palettes already. I'm getting a little bit more excited again about makeup, which for a while there I sort of got turned off it, whether that was because of COVID or whether it was because the makeup brands were just not that exciting. I don't know.
Well, there's highs and lows in what they bring out, and that might be a good season or a bad one. So
that's right. I would definitely love to see some of these grungy greens and browns being used before I decided whether or not I was going to buy it. But yeah, I mean, I can get past the packaging. I mean, it's not horrible. It just looks a little cheap, that's all. Yeah, but there's that. Can we cross it off?
Well, you were pretty keen on it.
Yeah. I mean, I would say put that on my face.
On your face?
Yeah, because I'm keen. I would try this. If it fell in my lap tomorrow, I would definitely play with this. Yeah. It would only be dependent on the formula and whether or not I'd want to keep it and keep using it. So yeah, I think it's cute.
Oh, there we go. All right, what have we got next?
The next number is 33, and this is the Too Faced Getting Ready for Summer Sunset Stripped Collection.
That's interesting.
It was a bit of a fucking mouthful if you ask me. All right. My personal opinion, I don't dislike this. I actually brought the previous palette. I can't remember what it's called. Probably not going to remember in time either. Anyway, I brought the last
one. I'm sure you're putting about here, or here, or there.
I do have the last one. Admittedly, I haven't used it that much, and it's not because the palette isn't good. It's just that I'm enjoying a different palette more. But I think the last palette is very, very special, and if this palette's anything like the last one, I think it's going to be good. That is a massive black, though. I mean, if you like black, that's great, but I personally would probably never use that. So I'm kind of like, I don't know.
It's a pretty full-on black too. There's no,
Yeah, I mean, like
charcoal
I
black.
said, if you like black, you want black.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, yeah, I think this is okay. I don't like the outside packaging for some reason. I don't know. It's just too pastel-y for me. Whatever. But I don't think this is horrible. I wouldn't particularly buy this one myself. Even if I didn't have the other one, I don't dislike it. I like a couple of shades in there, but I don't know. There's just something about it that I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't draw to me, this one. But I reckon the formula's going to be good.
Yeah.
If it's like the last one, I think this is going to be good too. So,
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, does it go on their bingo card?
No.
Yeah. All right.
Bugger. Let's move on. All right. So the next number is number 2, and this is the Viseart Petite Matte Collection.
Otherwise known as the Rubik's Cube. Jeez. Wow.
Well, yeah, I mean, some of those palettes, like that rainbow palette, obviously.
Yeah.
But this is basically a lot of their larger palettes curated down to a smaller one. It's curated down to a smaller version.
I don't know.
It's a smaller version of palettes that they've already had out, and I think this is a fabulous idea because, as I said before, I really do enjoy smaller palettes. And smaller palette also means that it's probably going to be cheaper as well. Yeah. And Viseart's a little bit out of my price range. I mean, if I saved up, yeah, okay, cool. I don't want to. I haven't tried Viseart yet. Viseart, whatever you want to call it. I think this is a great idea. I think that a lot of people are going to love it. And I will get around to trying. There's a couple there that I actually really want to try. There's this purple one. I think it's called Paris Edit that I really want to try. Yeah, I like this idea. I think it's a good idea, and I think every brand should have smaller palettes. So.
All right.
Can we cross it off though?
Can we indeed?
Let's have a look.
You'll have to make the call on this one.
Yeah, well, realistically, what is it? It's same shit but new packaging. It's just smaller. Yeah, so we're going to cross that off.
All right.
Number 8 is the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetic Bright and Bold Pout Spoken.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're a bit of play on words here.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. So, look, this looks pretty. But I'm still spooked by Jaclyn. So, you probably don't know this, but Jaclyn Hill brought out lipstick collection, and unfortunately, a lot of the products, and has been recorded, had weird things inside of them, like mold, moss, particles coming out of it. It was really fucking gross.
Well, it's not just on your face, but it's on your lips.
And unfortunately, that was the first thing that she ever brought out, and it just crashed and burned, and I do feel sorry for her. But, when something like that happens...
Sorry, amazing packaging, though.
Oh, yeah. But when something like that happens, I get spooked. I mean, I haven't brought anything from Melt Cosmetics because I'm spooked about their similar issues with their eyeshadow formula. But I love those chubby pencils. Like, they're so cute. I don't know. So we've got some lip liners, we've got some lipsticks, we have a sharpener, which is neither here nor there, but we've also got like some sort of lipstick removing balm. I don't really care for that, When I want to take all my makeup off, I'm going to use an all-over face oil or balm or something like that. But whatever, this does look pretty.
Yep.
But I am a little spooked still, and but I might consider it in the future. She's brought a few things out now. I haven't heard anything bad about her products. Some of them have been a bit lackluster, but nothing fungusy or, it shouldn't be in the product. No foreign objects. So maybe.
Well, if she's keeping on pumping them out, then she's obviously not giving up. So
kudos to her. So yeah, possibly. I wouldn't mind trying one of these. Is it a lip liner? I think it's a lip liner. So. We'll see. But we can't cross her off on our list, so bugger. Alright, so the next number generated is number 15, and that is Fenty Beauty, and they have released their Fenty Icon Semi-Matte Refillable Lipsticks. So we have a metal casing here where you can buy her lipsticks without any casing, obviously, and put it in a metal case. So it's a little bit more la-di-da, user-friendly, less wastage. If you buy them, I think it's a cute idea. I think it looks stylish and fancy. I'm liking a lot of those colours of the lipsticks. I don't know if the lipstick formula is new or not. I guess so. But I do like this. I think it's cute. And I think it's practical. And I think it's great for the environment. I don't see anything bad about this.
Works.
Yeah. And I think that the packaging is pretty. I mean, minimal, but I do think it's pretty. So, yeah, I think we're going to cross this off as pretty embossing but basic makeup because that's essentially what it is.
Oh, we good. Oh,
yeah, we do. We do. I knew that one. As soon as I saw this, I thought, yep. Yeah. Cheers. All right, so number 4 is the Nostalgia Playlist Let's Make Up CD Inspired Palette by Nosta Beauty.
Okay. Let's see where they get the CD from.
yeah, well, obviously, but it really is 80s to me. It's personally not for me. It's cutesy and, great for collections and stuff like that, but I'm not interested in makeup for the collection factor. I don't know. I've had some gimmicky makeup like this before and I just didn't like it. I just want simple. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know Nosta Beauty, to be honest with you. I haven't used anything from them or even heard anything before, so I can't talk about their products. I don't hate it. I can't really figure out what I would do with the colour story, to be brutally honest. I think I would need to pair it with another palette to be able to pull off a look. So, but yeah, look, I don't hate it. I think there's definitely a market out there for it, but I'm not that market. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. Not for me. Not for me. But you know what? Look, maybe pushing shit uphill a little bit, but I reckon we call this a rainbow palette.
Alright.
Yeah, I can. Wait, that's what we're gonna do. I don't care. It's crossing off. I want to drink.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. So the next number is number 36, and look, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced as "give." This is,
of course.
Yeah, this is Gwen Stefani's new brand. I don't actually know when it's being released or whether it has been released. I hate the font. Sorry. I hate the X instead of an I. I don't know. Now, the makeup itself looks fine. I don't know whether Gwen Stefani really knows anything about makeup. Okay. My mum used to love Gwen Stefani, so I paid attention a little bit a while back, and I never really looked at her makeup like, damn. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I do like the fact that she's got a 4-pan palette there. I do like the actual packaging of the lipstick. I don't really care about the letters. Like I said, I don't really like the font. But yeah, I do believe she's got, what do we got? We've got some eyebrow products, some eyeliners, some lipsticks, some eyeshadow. I think it's a good start, to get out there. I'm curious. I'm not curious enough to go out and buy it, but I'm curious enough to sit back and watch it and see how it goes. Yeah. So I felt like that with a lot of other brands that came out that were either singers or actresses or whatever. We had, oh gosh, what's her name? She was in...
Well, it's Kylie Minogue all the way back.
Yeah, and then there was Charlie's Angels.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. Her brand, and then Rihanna Fenty.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Rihanna. I like her makeup brand and I like her music or whatever. But there's a lot of singers out there and actresses out there that are pulling out makeup right now, and so it's great, whatever, provided it's good. I don't know about this though. It looks okay.
Not racing out to get it, but interested.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out for it. Can we cross it off?
All right. What do we got here? What options do we have? Well, yeah. There we go.
Yeah. It is a new brand. So we will cross it off as a new influencer / celeb brand.
Oh, geez, we're getting close here.
We are very, very close. Look, we've almost crossed off at least 3/4 of the board. And I'm still on my first drink. I'm taking my time. Last time I just drank just that little bit too much.
Dun, 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 dun.
The next number that we've pulled is number 9, and this is the Darth Vader inspired eyeshadow palette by who? Colourpop. Oh, of course, Colourpop. Cool, okay. I think this is going to sell out. Purely for the Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't hate the shades in this palette. I think that you could pull a couple of different looks off. I can think of at least 3 that you could pull off with this, but it's not my thing. I do think this is going to sell out though.
Yeah.
And yeah. I don't think Colourpop are in need of money, to be honest with you, but I think this one, they might even have to do a what do you call it? Gosh, I can't even think tonight. They might have to do a second round of this.
Well, they could have done the dark side, you know, but they've gone both. But
well, look, I wouldn't stop them. Wouldn't stop them from doing it.
Do they do Skywalker or do they go with Yoda green?
Yoda. Everybody's loving those grungy greens. I mean, actually, well, if you did a Yoda palette with like grungy greens and grungy browns and grungy yellows, I probably would have brought it. Yeah. Over this, you put Yoda on the front. He's even cuter. And grungy greens or grungy everything. I would have brought that shit. Yeah.
So take note, Colourpop.
Yeah, that's right. But this, I can neither here nor there. There's greys in there, like I said, and it's a little bit too bluish for my liking. Plus, there's a red in there, and I will never use that. So, well, never say never, but I'm pretty sure I won't. So, but it is nostalgic. So, let's see if we can cross it off.
What have we got?
Well, it's not holiday shit. True cash grab.
A crash grab, yep.
Crash grab. A true cash grab, because, I mean, I reckon everything that you put Star Wars on is
everyone's up for a crash grab, yeah.
A true cash grab. We are going to cross that off and we are going to drink a little bit more.
Yeah, well, it's not a good idea, but we will.
Alright, so the next number is number 35, and this is Odin's Cosmetics and Jessica. And this is the Hella eyeshadow palette.
And Jessica or Jessica? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it like that, and everybody else pronounces it like that, so it's fine. So this is the Hella eyeshadow palette, and we have more grunges.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how I feel about that sort of pinky red and the slate grey blue. But if you cross those bits out right up to where the pink is, I love every other shadow.
It's a real sort of camo sort of job, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is absolutely stunning, and I don't know if I could justify buying it. I think Teresa is dead already has this.
No, you could justify it.
Look, I am looking for an eyeshadow palette that has those grungy colours, and I do actually follow Jessica on YouTube, and I think that her looks are fabulous. So I would be curious about this, but I just don't know. I don't know. I like it. I think it's very, very pretty, and the external packaging is very pretty as well. Yeah, I think it's cute, and I think this will sell out as well. I think if they haven't ordered enough, then they should shoot themselves in the foot, because this is just gonna there's gonna be nothing left. But can we cross it off?
Oh no,
I'm not sure. We don't have much left on the card actually. No. We're not going to cross this one off. Let's move on. All right, so the next number we have is number 10, and this is one size, and they have launched their Turn Up the Base Beauty Blur Balm Foundation. Okay. Another mouthful. I find it really, really hard to get excited about foundation, really, because you don't really know unless you put it on the face. It's not like an eyeshadow palette where you see the shades and you're like, damn, you know, it's just like, oh yeah, brown stuff in a tube. So, although I'm curious about it, I'm not like really, really excited about it. I hope they have a very good colour range so it can suit all shades, but yeah, I don't know.
They've only got the band around it to sort of tell the colour, so...
that's a pretty bright white though, and that's a pretty dark brown, so... Yeah. It looks okay. I guess time will tell, and we'll see in the reviews how well it is. Once again, it's another brand that I've never heard of before. My brain and my mouth, I swear. Anywho, yeah. It's a foundation.
It's a foundation?
Yep. Can we cross it off anywhere?
Foundation again. Yep.
Foundation again.
Oh.
And do you know what that means, guys? Ding, 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 ding.
Bingo.
Bingo. Hey, wait. Ah. Shithead.
Indeed.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
How many things did we manage to talk about? Like, the card is nearly full, guys. There's like maybe what?
13, I think.
Yeah, there's still a lot. There's still a lot, but
13 crossed out anyway.
yeah. Well, I enjoyed that, and I am not drunk tonight, so I should be a little bit easier to handle. If you enjoyed what you saw, guys, we had fun chatting to you guys about all the new makeup products that have come out. If we didn't talk about something that you've had your eye on, maybe go over to Teresa is Dead or Emily Hands. Maybe they randomly generated those numbers and those products for you. You can check them out. As I said, everything is listed below. Everything that I have on my face is also listed below. And yeah, we really enjoyed talking to you and having fun, and we hope that you're all taking care of yourselves. And
Absolutely.
we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.